of this. That's a shot that the particular satellite took of what they call black matter melanin. They have discovered the essence and the realm of our ancestors. In fact, so important was the discovery of our essence in outer space that NASA is currently monitoring 3 interstellar probes called the Stardust, the Space Technology 4 Champollion, and of all names, the Rosetta. 3 space mission ships that are expected to transmit analytical data on black matter melanin dust in the years 2005, 2006, 2013, respectively. Now, isn't it interesting to note the name chosen for the ship that is due to report back in the year 2013? Check it. Why did they choose to name the ship that was to report in 2013 the Rosetta? Because Rosetta, essentially stone, was a black, say it again, a black basalt stone found in 1799 that bears an inscription of hieroglyphs, demonic characters, and Greek, and is celebrated for having given the first clue to the decipherment of the Egyptian hieroglyphics. Now follow me, brothers and sisters. Follow me carefully. Notice the numbers and the synchronicity of the Illuminati timetable. This announcement was made in 1999. What date was the stone found? 1799. I'm doing a thing on the Illuminati timetable up in New York on the 20th. 2 things. 1 is to report in the first year after our galaxy and our solar system become fixed in a monumental equinoctial cosmic alignment as predicted by our Olmec Mayan ancestors. 2, the name of the ship itself, as we see. The ship was discovered at that time when the stars themselves were dictating the reawakening of consciousness that had gone to sleep or was put to sleep justifiably based upon how we screwed up. This stone was made with the demonic. The demonic essentially the simplified colloquial form. What that symbolizes is the knowledge that's coming from the heavens, the knowledge that you see has been asleep, is going to be understandable to you. It's going to be made understandable to you. Why? Because as we explained at the end, when I start breaking down melanin from a deep, deep metaphysical perspective, so you can understand why the chemistry acts the way it is. What is this thing that our ancestors are sending back at this time? And why is that melanin appearing around us today? Why is it so easily visible to this white man at this time? We're going to find that out. Now, these cave scientists who discovered and studied interstellar black matter melanin state quite clearly that space melanins possess intrinsic properties that are identical to the properties and personality of terrestrial melanin, that being us. They say that it is also organic, which means it is conscious. But the synchronicity does not stop there. Amazingly, about the same time as the discovery and the identification of intelligent black matter in outer space, when that was quietly happening, circulating throughout European scientific community, 2 other historical announcements were being made and presented to the public at that very time. Now, before we move forward with that, I want to drop something on you so that you can understand where we are in relationship to synchronicity. There are 2 different types of synchronicity. There's cosmic synchronicity being that the plan of the universe, what has been put into the Merkaba programming that we are in, this humongous hologram we call our reality, has a specific time code release programming that is taking place each and every moment of your life in different parts in outer space. Cosmic synchronicity is on its own clock. This is the God clock. Synthetic synchronicity is what man interprets of cosmic synchronicity and how he either in down. We'll talk about that a little later. Right now we're talking about issues at hand, because really that don't mean shit to us. I don't know why black people was calling me. I had 53 calls that day. People crying the blues, worried about what was going to happen. They're going to drop. I said, they ain't going to drop no damn bomb on the projects. Just be quiet. The safest place is in the goddamn ghetto. It's the same shit that Malcolm told you about. Massa is we sick. Massa is we all right. Massa get his ass bombed. Massa is we hurt. I was walking in the hood. Everybody was still playing dominoes, playing their cards, playing ball. They mean shit to them. White people scrambling, pulling their hair out. And they were worried about white folks being worried. Niggas was worried about white people being worried. Damn. Anyway, at the same time they found the melanin in outer space, two other things happened at the same time or around the same event. The Human Genome Project was announced, and check this one. The principle of neo-relativity, or the theory of the 10-dimensional superstring hyperspace. Now, if you don't understand the metaphysics or the metaphysics behind that, understand this. E equals mc squared was an incomplete. It was half of the equation that Einstein used. Einstein studied the occult, the metaphysics. So did Tesla, so did Planck, so did all of the gods of white people's science. Now, when they found the space melanin, they knew shit was up.